This is Ben from Testiv, and we're solving an ACT data interpretation question. This question asks, suppose a series of capacitors, C1 equals 10, C2 equals 10, and C3 equals 10. Okay, now I'll stop right there because that puts us down here. All right, this is where those values are combined with a resistor of 10 ohms. So we're going to find that right here. Which of the following would most likely be the resulting voltage? Okay, so we got a key word here, most likely. Which of the following would most likely be the resulting voltage? Now, you've read the passage here, you've looked at the table, and you see that you're not actually exposed to the math. There's not a formula given here, so that's why we're in this realm of most likely, okay? So we just have to deduce, based on the table and the answer choices, which of these answer choices makes the most sense. Okay, so let's start with the simplest piece of information that we have here. We can see that the capacitors start this off at a particular voltage, and then the resistor makes it end in a lower voltage. So when we have 10, 10, 20 right here, that has us at 100 volts, and then we add a resistor and we end up at 50 volts. Now we end up at 50 volts in each of these. When we have another set, 20, 20, 20, we go to 133 volts, and then we have a resistor of 20, and we end up at 50. So we can see that the resulting voltage must be smaller than the starting voltage here. Well, we can at least rule out 117 volts because we're not going to start at 67, add a resistor, and then go up to 117. Similarly, we can rule out 67 volts. We're already at 67 volts, so adding a resistor is not going to bring us there. Now, it's a little trickier here because both of the next answer choices, 17 volts and 50 volts, are smaller than 67 volts. However, we can also see that the size of the resistor, so the 5, 10, 20, increases the amount of resistance, so changes the magnitude of the voltage change proportional to the size of the resistor. So the resistor of 20 ohms has the greatest effect, the resistor of 5 ohms has the smallest effect, and the resistor of 10 ohms has a middle effect. Well, the resistor of 5 ohms already brings the resulting voltage to 50, so we can rule that out because we have a 10 ohm resistor, and we can assume that that's going to bring us down to this smallest amount of 17 volts.